Hey Pugh crew, welcome back. If you're planning a trip to the Universal Orlando Resort, the number one thing you should do prior to getting there is purchasing your tickets. And purchasing the wrong tickets could cost you hundreds of dollars. So what we're gonna do in today's video is we're gonna talk about all those different ticketing options that Universal offers, the differences between them, and then ways to save money when you go to make that purchase.
We're gonna break the tickets up based on how many parks they give you entrance to, but before we do that, we need to explain what some of the different ticketing options mean. If you look on Universal's website, you'll see some tickets that say one park, and you'll see other tickets that say park to park. The one park tickets give you entrance to one of Universal's parks on a specific day, while the park to park option allow you to hop between the parks.
Well, so you don't have to hop, you can walk, they don't really care how you get over there. But it does give you the ability to go to the other park if you'd like.
On top of only giving you access to one park per day, you do have to have that park-to-park option to ride the Hogwarts Express. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, that's something you'll want to keep in mind as well. Now that we've had our theme park vocabulary lesson for today, we need to talk about the different ticketing options that Universal offers. The first thing you need to decide when trying to figure out which tickets are right for you is how many days you're gonna be in the parks, and of course that's gonna be based on how long your vacation is. Universal offers tickets that span anywhere from 1 day all the way up to 5 days. Once you know how many days you're gonna be visiting Universal, you then have to decide how many parks you want to go to. Universal offers one park tickets that get you access to Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure, and then they also offer a separate single park ticket that is just to Volcano Bay. You can also get 2 park tickets that give you access to Universal Studios and or Islands of Adventure, and then of course the 3 park tickets get you access to all 3. With the 2 park and the 3 park option, you also have to decide if you want that park to park option or not. And another thing to keep in mind with the 2 park tickets is they do not include Volcano Bay.
Yeah, so you can't get on the website and find a ticket that gets you like studios in Volcano Bay or islands in Volcano Bay. Volcano Bay can be added to that 3 park ticket,
right,
or it has to be purchased separately.
And if you're wondering how the 1 park per day tickets work, don't worry, you're not alone, but they're not as complicated as they may seem. All you have to do to pick which park you have access to that day is scan your ticket at the gate.
Yeah, so it's the same for the 2 park ticket or the 3 park ticket. Whichever park you enter first on that day is the one that you're stuck in forever. You cannot leave. No, but seriously, it's just like, it resets the next day. Like, you don't have to pick a park for the entirety of your trip. We get questions like, oh, I've got 4 days. If I go to studios, I can only go to studios. No, like say you have 4 of those individual park tickets, you are allowed to go to like studios, and then the next day go to islands, spend a day at Volcano Bay, whatever. You just can't enter multiple parks in a single day.
Universal also offers 4 different levels of annual passes to their parks as well. As you move up the tiers from the seasonal to the premier pass, they come with more benefits and less restrictions. All 4 tiers of passes do come with awesome benefits though, like discounts to the on-site hotels, as well as discounted tickets to special events like Halloween Horror Nights. On top of this, you can also purchase a 2 park or a 3 park annual pass, so there are 8 different options altogether. Alright, now you understand all of the different ticketing options for Universal and you've picked out your perfect theme park tickets, right? Well, before you go and purchase them, we need to talk about prices. The cheapest ticket that you can purchase for Universal is a 1 park, 1 day ticket, and every feature that you add on increases the price. So for example, that 1 park, 1 day ticket starts at $109, but if you wanted to upgrade to that park to park ticket, that's gonna cost you $164.
As you add days onto your tickets, they're obviously going to get more expensive, but interestingly, they can kind of get less expensive on like a daily basis. Let me explain. So like a 3-day 2 park ticket is more expensive than that $109 for the single day ticket. But on a daily basis, they can start out at like $98 a piece. And this trend continues all the way up to the 5-day tickets, which can start as low as $67 per day. It's almost like Universal is trying to reward you for spending more time in the parks. You know, they get you there, you can ride more rides if you stay there longer, you can spend more money on food and merchandise. They just love you. They're not doing it for any other reason.
Volcano Bay tickets are also kind of separated from the theme park tickets. With Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, if you purchase a one park pass, it's interchangeable between the two parks. But if you want to go to the water park, you do have to purchase a ticket that is specifically for Volcano Bay. But what's nice about that is that the tickets for Volcano Bay are actually cheaper than Studios and Islands, and they start at just $80 per day. You might also be wondering why we keep saying the tickets start at a certain price, and that's because Universal now sells dated tickets, and the prices change depending on how busy the parks are expected to be. So if you're planning on visiting during the slower months like most of January or February, you can expect to pay closer to that starting price, whereas if you're visiting during the busier times of the year like spring break or the summer months, those tickets are going to cost you more. If you're enjoying this video, if you would, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. We talk about all things theme parks here, so if that's something you're interested in, you can hit that subscribe button as well. As you can see, the theme park tickets are not cheap. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna talk about some tips and tricks that can help you save yourself some money. Our first tip is to look out for deals. Universal occasionally runs ticket specials on their website where you can score some cheap tickets. Usually throughout the year they run a BOGO deal where you can buy 2 days in the parks and get 3 days free. So you can essentially get 5 days in the parks for the price of 2. Some of their vacation packages are great deals too. You have to be a little bit wary here though. I've had some clients reach out to me through my travel agency and be like, hey, I got this package at Universal, is this a good deal or not? And their package is like 5 nights at a hotel plus like 5 days worth of tickets, and they've got it for like $1,200, which is an incredible deal. But there's also been times where we've looked at the packages for ourselves and it's been more expensive than just purchasing everything separately. So with the packages, you want to make sure that you price everything out in both ways and then pick the best option from there.
If you're eligible for this discount, you are probably already aware of it, but Universal does have discounts for Florida residents. They offer discounts on tickets, hotel rooms, and even have packages dedicated to Florida residents. Now, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm from Florida. You do have to show them proof that you live down there. I'm not really sure what you have to do. You probably have to take them like a bill addressed to a Florida address, but yeah, if you live in Florida and you're a Florida resident, you should definitely check these out.
Another discount that Universal offers to select individuals is the military discount. You can find a list of eligibility requirements on Universal's website, like active duty and retired military service members. But if you do qualify for these discounts, you can get a heavily discounted annual ticket known as the Freedom Pass, and you can even get discounts on single day tickets for others as well. You also get discounts on entire vacation packages and at the on-site hotels, so this is definitely something to keep in mind.
You've earned it. Thank you for your service.
Our last money-saving tip that a lot of people tend to overlook is annual passes. And you're probably thinking, yeah right, this is my one and only trip to Universal. How is an annual pass gonna save me money? But you might be surprised. A 3-day, 2-park, park-to-park ticket starts out at $294, but they get more expensive from there. In March, for example, the cheapest that you can find this same ticket is $346. The lowest tier annual pass, which is the seasonal pass, is only $349. So for $3 more, you can get access to the parks for an entire year. Plus, the annual passes come with a bunch of extra benefits. Of course, you do have to be aware of a few things with the annual passes, like blockout dates and things like that. But if you're interested in learning more, we do have several videos on this topic, so we'll put some links to those in the description down below.
All right, guys, that wraps up today's video. Leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know, how many times do you think we said tickets?
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching 74.